calls for stronger voting protections are once again in the national spotlight. This time, due to a high-stakes Supreme Court case, the justices have put a hold on a controversial ruling that could reshape how voting rights are enforced across the country.
Our DC Bureau reporter Laura Iglesias has the story from Washington.
Good morning. Yes, I'm here outside of the U.S. Supreme Court, where just yesterday this pause was announced, giving tribal voters a short-term win, allowing their preferred district map to stay in place. But the bigger question now is whether the Supreme Court will agree to hear the case and decide whether private citizens can continue to enforce key parts of the Voting Rights Act. The U.S. Supreme Court has temporarily blocked a decision from a federal appeals court that limited who can sue under the Voting Rights Act. The Eighth Circuit ruled that only the federal government can bring racial discrimination claims under Section 2 of the Constitution, overturning a lower court's ruling in favor of tribal voters. The tribes warned the Supreme Court that the Eighth Circuit's ruling would, quote, kneecap Congress's most important civil rights statute. They also wrote that North Dakota has a long and sad history of official discrimination against Native Americans that persists to this day. The case centers on North Dakota's 2021 redistricting map, which a federal judge found diluted Native American voting power. That ruling was reversed by the appeals court. Jamie Azure, chair of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa Indians, said in a written statement they are relieved Native voters retain the ability to protect themselves from discrimination at the polls, and that their fight for their rights continues. A final decision on whether private rights citizens can continue enforcing the Voting Rights Act could come as soon as next year. That ruling has the potential to reshape voting rights across the country. Reporting from the Supreme Court from Washington, D.C., for Caplin News, I'm Laura Iglesias.